Lee Remick, the luminous star of Days of Wine and Roses and countless classic films, left behind a diary entry so personal, so revealing, that it has fans of Hollywood's golden age reeling. And it's about none other than Maximilian Schell, the brilliant actor whose charm and intensity captivated her off-screen as much as on Lee. Remick was known for her elegance, poise, and talent, but behind the scenes, she kept a private world of thoughts and feelings. Friends recall her as reserved, introspective, and deeply committed to her craft. Yet her diary, recently uncovered by family archives, shows a side rarely glimpsed of the raw, human side of a woman navigating fame, desire, and emotional truth. The entry in question dates back to the late 1960s, during a time when Remick and Schell were filming a European project together. On screen, they were professional, delivering performances with the precision and intensity both were famous for. Off-screen, though, her words reveal admiration, confusion, and even a hint of obsession. "There's something about Maximilian that unsettles me," she wrote. "His presence lingers even when he's gone, and I find myself both drawn to and terrified of it. I don't know if this is desire or fear of losing myself in him." Fans and historians are stunned, not because the two were friends or co-stars. Hollywood romances and infatuations are common enough, but because of the honesty and vulnerability in her writing. Lee's reflection exposes a tension rarely seen in public, the collision of passion and restraint, longing and professional responsibility. She describes late-night conversations that felt like confessions, glances that carried unspoken intensity, and the kind of electric connection that only occurs when two artists recognize the same brilliance in one another. Her diary also hints at the complexities of their personal lives. Both were navigating relationships, societal expectations, and the pressures of Hollywood careers. Lee writes about trying to suppress feelings that she knew could complicate everything the films. Her reputation, her own sense of self. And yet, despite the caution, her words capture a deep admiration. Schell was, in her eyes, a fire that cannot be contained. Brilliant, dangerous, alive. What makes this diary entry extraordinary is not scandal, but humanity. In a world where Hollywood stars are often reduced to glamour and gossip. Lee Remick's writing reveals the private turbulence of the heart, the subtle emotional struggles behind her public smile. It shows her grappling with attraction, fear, and the fleeting nature of human connection. A glimpse into the universal experience of loving someone while knowing it cannot be simple. In the decades since, both Remick and Schell have been immortalized for their work, awards, iconic roles, and critical acclaim. But this diary entry reminds fans that even legends wrestled with ordinary yet profound emotions. It's a testament to her honesty, a reminder that beneath the glitz of film premieres and interviews lies a deeply feeling person who experienced love, longing, and uncertainty just like anyone else. For historians, fans, and cinephiles, this diary entry adds a new dimension to the narrative of classic Hollywood. Lee Remick is not just a star on the screen. She is a woman navigating desire, brilliance, and restraint in a world that demanded perfection. And Maximilian Schell, however he may have been perceived publicly, emerges as a figure who inspired not just performance, but profound emotional reflection. Ultimately, Lee's words remind us why we continue to revere her, not just for her talent, but for her courage in capturing life's most private truths. And in that fleeting secret diary entry, she leaves fans stunned, not with scandal, but with the raw, enduring humanity of one of Hollywood's brightest stars.